Welcome to EHC TV. I'm Logan Nestor alongside of new football coach Curt Newsome. How are you today, Coach?
Doing great. Glad to be here.
All right, Coach. Kind of had a long road back to Emory and Henry, but something that maybe not many people know, you started at Emory and Henry, graduate from the class of 1982. Tell me about your time at Emory and Henry as a student.
I love the place. You know, I got married at the church here. I mean, it's where I grew up. I was able to reach my goals other than winning at Emory and Henry so far up to this point in my life, and it's a great place.
And then after that, you kind of went on a coaching odyssey. You coached high school, some Division I college football. Take me through your coaching career until you get to Emory and Henry.
I started out in Southwest Virginia at a small school in Dickinson County, which they've since closed. I went from there to the eastern part of the state, where I'm from, in the Tidewater area. Coached there for 14 years, then got into college coaching, was at James Madison. We were fortunate enough to win a national championship there. I was there for 7, went to Virginia Tech for 7, had a good run in Blacksburg, and then at JMU for 1, then came back home.
All right, and let's go back to that time at Virginia Tech for a moment. That's where most people recognize your name from. What was that experience like, coaching at one of the top Division I schools in the country during that time period?
Well, I was very fortunate. We went to 3 Orange Bowls, a Sugar Bowl, 2 Chick-fil-A Bowls, and a Russell Athletic Bowl, so it was a good run. And, you know, football, when you go out on that field on Saturday, whether you're at Emory and Henry or Blacksburg, it's a great experience. It's about winning and losing and competing and learning lessons, and that's how we approach it.
And then after that, you went back to JMU, and from JMU, you came back here to Emory and Henry. Take me through the process of applying for that Division III head coaching job.
Well, I had wanted to come back. My wife's family, her father's in Tazewell. This place is special to me. You know, I think your alma mater, anytime you get an opportunity to coach at that, it is special. And just wanted to do this for 3 or 4 years, and fortunate enough to get back here.
Now, were there any reservations about coming down a level? I mean, you went up in position from an assistant coach to the head coach, but did you have any reservations about Division I to Division III?
Not in the least bit. This is Emory and Henry. You know, as far as I'm concerned, there's no division at the end of it. It is a special place. I don't think there's any place like it in the state of Virginia, and I've been fortunate enough that I haven't had to leave the state, but it's a place where I think you can accomplish all your life's goals, and a place where great people are.
And you're replacing head coach Don Montgomery, who had a pretty lengthy run as the head football coach at Emory and Henry. Have you spoken to him about the job since you got here?
No, we haven't. You know, I think I've got to start anew and learn the ropes on my own. We've got several assistants that were in place already, several that are Emory graduates that I've been really pleased with. So, you know, we're hitting the recruiting trail. We haven't done a lot as far as football goes up to this point, other than trying to bring in the best players and the best student athletes we can get on campus.
Take me through the recruiting process. That's such a huge part of college athletics. At your time at Virginia Tech, you were kind of known as a recruiter. What's your recruiting strategy going to be at Emory and Henry?
Well, the first thing is I've got this coaching part figured out. The better players we've got, the better coach I am. So we're going to try to get the best ones we can. Up to this point, I think in the month of January, we've had about 150 students on campus, and you know, we're gonna focus mainly on a 3-hour circle around Emory, because that's what this school is made up of. We will also get out. I've been in the area recruiting to Roanoke and Upper East Tennessee and Western Carolina, so we've covered that area pretty well in the last month. I'll get out to Richmond and Fredericksburg and the Tidewater area next week. So we're going to start here and work our way out.
And usually during this show, we try not to get too far into X's and O's, but you are a new coach at Emory and Henry. People haven't seen you play yet. So tell me about your offensive and your defensive system that you're going to install.
Well, offensively, we want to be up-tempo. If you're familiar with an Auburn type of style or a Clemson style, we'll go fast. We'll ask that the quarterback be somewhat athletic. Still yet, we want to mix a good run pass, complement each other. And defensively, they've been a 3-down outfit, and we want to move to a 4-down outfit. probably being a little more aggressive than what they have been. And, we realize we've got to have good secondary and if we're going to do that, and that's our plan right now.
All right, and when you came back to Emory and Henry, did you have a welcome back moment? Was there a moment where you're like, wow, I'm finally back home where it all started?
Well, at first I didn't really recognize the place. It's really the facilities as far as being the football coach are super impressive. They built that new end zone facility, and that says football's important at Emory. So we need to win football games. But just getting back and looking out over the campus is special every day. It's to look back out there and see the dorm where you stayed in and the friends you made when you look out over campus and the facilities and the way things have grown. It's just good to be back.
All right, and what one thing are you looking forward to most over the next year?
Trying to win some football games is the biggest thing I'm looking forward to. Everybody's been very good up to this point. Of course, we're still undefeated. So, but we're going to try to win some football games next year.
All right, thanks for being here, Coach. That was the EHC TV Sports interview with new head football coach Curt Newsome. I'm Logan Nestor. We'll send it over to Austin Bunn with the sports update.